All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for connecting with us tonight. We're excited to have you online with us. We hope your week is starting as great as ours. The week is looking good. We're looking to achieve a whole lot this week. We're staying positive. Yes, we can do it. Yes, we can title advance this week. Yes, we can close that sales this week. So as you're joining us, let us know in the chat box your name and your title. What's your title currently with Partner Co? So just quickly put that in the chat box. Let's know what's your title. Are you team lead? Are you supervisor? Are you a manager? Are you a director? Or maybe you're vice president, you're an officer, you're a senior officer, you're president, probably heading for CEO or chairperson. So let us know in the chat box your current title with us in Africa. So let's do some housewarming. Let's talk about the titles. So we're having meetings with all title rank officers in Partner Co Africa. So we'll be reaching out to you during the course of the week and the weeks to come. I will be connecting with you on a different Zoom for training to help us advance, to help us be able to meet our goal with Partner Co. Yes, I see a whole lot of managers. Awesome, awesome. Great leaders in the house. I celebrate you. I recognize you. Congratulations on all of the title advancements. I'm sure you've seen some of that on social media. We would also be sending out mails. I hope you've gotten some of the mails coming to your mailbox. We're excited. These are exciting times. Yes, we have a promotion currently running in Southern Africa. I hope you and your team are connected to that promotions and taking advantage of that promotions currently running in Southern Africa. Neil will post that promotions. If you haven't seen it and you're in Southern Africa, Neil will post that promotions once again so you can keep your team updated with that promotions. For those in Nigeria, yes, there are promotions in the works. We will soon announce those promotions for us. And then the new batch of products that is coming in to Nigeria, to our brand partners here in Nigeria. It's exciting times. We've had so many title advancements in this short period in this year, 2023. Congratulations once again to all who have title advance. Thank you. Thank you for staying true to your commitment to success. Thank you for staying true to your commitment to live your dream and to transform the world around you. We can't wait to be able to do so much more this year. We've only begun. So thank you everyone for your commitment. Without wasting much of your time, we would quickly go into the training for today. Today, we're simply continuing from where we stopped last week with Neil, who took us through why you should partner with us and your Payline and Powerline. How does that play in your partnership with us? How does that play in your business with us? What role does your Powerline and Payline play? Today, I'd like to talk more practical about it. And then when we finish, we can take one or two questions for clarity's sake. Awesome. So today we're talking about building a successful partnership with Partner Co Africa. In order for you to build a successful partnership with us, there is a need for you to understand your power line and your pay line. Very important because this plays a huge role in your growth in the business. So remember that Partner Co is one partnership that helps you live the dream that you desire. We provide you the time freedom that you need, the body that you love, the body that you would be confident in, the body that you can slay. We are also your financial stability partner. We provide you a community of friends. Yes, it is in Partner Co that you meet strangers and you turn those strangers into friends, and those friends become family. We help you build a relationship that counts. We also provide you luxury experiences. And in Partner Co Africa, we cannot wait to start our luxury experiences that provides you the opportunity to go for trips to exotic places and to be able to spend the kind of vacation that you're excited about, and that would even align with your dream. So remember, once again, Partner Co is that partnership that counts. We are your one-stop partner, your wellness partner, your business partner, your lifestyle partner. We believe that together we are better. We are better together. So when we say Partner Co, better together. All right. So partnership that counts, partnership that makes a difference. That is what we offer you. So let's quickly look at your power line. What is your power line? Your power line is the line with the most volume. The line with the most volume. So you are an ultimate business level. You have 5 lines. Say you're building only 2 or 3. It is the line with the most volume within that qualification period. Because the power line is not static. The power line can change. It is the line with the most volume during that qualification period. So your power line is equal to or more than your pay line. It is equal to or more than your pay line. Remember that I stated pay line, not pay lines, because you might have a situation where your pay lines put together might be more than your single power line. Yes, we will look at that in your back office quickly when we're done. So your power line is equal or more than your single pay line. Carryover volume from your power line allows you to be able to build at ease. So when you have carryover volume from your power line, it allows you to build your pay line. So there are times where we are running promotions, or there's a trip incentive, or you're trying to title advance. If you're able to have carryover volume from your power line, in your organization, it allows you to be able to build your pay line at ease. How then do you have carryover volume and ensure that you do not lose volume? Because every 200 PV, 1000 PV, 2000 PV that you have for this week that is not exhausted, you can carry it over to the next qualification period, only if you stay on your auto delivery or subscription. So what the auto delivery and subscription does is that it allows you not to lose this carryover volume on your power line. Because if you have 5,000 pay line, it means that you have 5,000 or more power line. So your power line volume guarantees your pay line earnings. If you do not have a power line, it's not possible for you to have a pay line. So if we have an incentive promotions we're running and we say we need 3,000 pay line volume, immediately you understand that for you to get 3,000 pay line volume, you must have 3,000 power line, because your power line is equal to or more than your pay line. All right, so that's for the power line. Let's look at your pay line. Now, your pay line is all other lines with lesser volume when compared to your power line. All other lines with lesser volume when compared to your Powerline. That's your Payline. Your Payline is your money. There is no limit to the number of Paylines you can have. Your Payline volume determines your base commission earnings, which is why when you go to your back office and you look in my money, that's where you see your Payline volume. And you would always see that when you look at your volume, the Payline is the line that has the monetary value attached to it. Because your Payline volume determines your base commission earnings. Your Payline volume also determines your title advancements. So if you want to title advance from team lead to supervisor, you want to keep your eyes on your Payline. But also you must ensure you're building your Powerline. And the way to ensure that is to be sure to be on auto delivery or subscription so that the little volumes that are coming in from your team, you don't lose it because you weren't on auto delivery. So your Payline volume determines your title advancement, which is why when you look at the title advancement slide, you will see PLV, Payline volume. You will now see a percentage of the base commission that is paid as your title advancement bonus, which is 25%. So your base commission earnings determines your title advancement bonus earnings. If your base commission is, say for example, let's look at team lead, it requires 200 PV. So for 200 PV, your base commission will be $20 because that's 10%. So that sets $20. You will now earn additional 25% as your title advancement bonus. You will earn 25% of your base commission earnings as your title advancement bonus earnings. We'll look at that slide shortly. So towards your Payline earnings, only 50%. So let's say, for example, this week, you had 1,000 volume in your Payline. And out of that 1,000 volume, 400 is new volume. So you had two people coming with ultimate, 200 PV, 200 PV. Immediately you would know that out of that 400 total new volume you got, only 50% of that will count towards your Payline. So instead of saying you have 1,000 volume, for your Payline, for your base commission, it would be 800. So only 200 will count towards your Payline. So you would just take 200 out of the 400 in addition to the 600 that you got from old repeated purchase. So that would be 800. Because I see that we make those mistakes when we are calculating our base commission earnings. Only 50% of your new volume or team volume counts towards your Payline earnings. Extra volume from your personal or customer volume are balanced between your Paylines to help you optimize your profitability. And this is done at the end of the commission week. So when you're looking at your volume during the week, your personal volume, if you did your subscription during that week, would not reflect. The volume from your customers, which also counts to you, would not reflect. Because that is auto balanced at the end of the commission week to help you maximize your pay. So there is already an algorithm in the system that does that. So at the end of the commission week, it looks at what line in your Payline needs more of that volume to ensure that your earnings is increased. That is what the system does. It is for your own profitability at the end of the day. So that's the pay line. All other lines with lesser volume when compared to the power line. Now we talked about auto delivery and subscription, the role that it plays in your power line and pay line that allows you carry over volume and build at ease. The auto delivery or subscription option basically acts as a monthly debit order, which auto replenishes your stock for you every 4 weeks and subsequently unlocks further discount rates of your favorite partner product. So you have so many things begging for your attention. It would take a whole lot for you to be able to think, what's my color week now? I think I'm color blue, I'm color red, I'm purple. What's this week? Color week for this week. So we have taken that away from you. You do not have to trouble yourself about that. All you need to do is ensure you are on auto delivery. So it goes off and ensures that you're qualified at all times and that your volume, you do not lose your carryover volume. So you just join the business and you have a lot of people building on your line one. Say you have built up to 4,000 volume on your line one and you only had 500 on line two. Line two, which is the lesser volume, is obviously your pay line. And so at the end of that commission week, the company will pay you 10% of that 500. 10% of that 500 will give you $50. You exchange that in rand and naira, you would get what is your base commission. What happens to the other volume? So the other volume on your power line, 500 is deducted from your power line, and that leaves you with 3,500. And so maybe next week, there isn't much activity in your team. 4 weeks after, you still have that carryover volume, 3,500 from your power line. You want to ensure you don't lose that 3,500 in the next qualification period, which is 4 weeks after. Auto delivery ensures that for you. So it's much easier for you to begin to place people in your pay line. That's another thing about strategically placing brand partners and customers. Be sure to look at your lines. Go to your tree view and look at the line with the most volume, so that next time when you're enrolling new people, you place them in line 2 so that you can make base commission. I see a lot of error where we now place more people in line 1 that already has volume. So at the end of that week, you have 0 pay line, but you have more volume added to your power line. So the auto delivery helps you stay qualified. It ensures you do not lose your carryover volume on your power line. Title advancement is made easier. So imagine you had that 3,500 on your power line. If you need to title advance, you only need to focus on your pay line because you have volume carried over on your power line. When you also get to the point where you begin to earn savings bonus, remember that once you earn about $250 in base commission, additional 15% is saved for you. That's the savings bonus activated. And once the savings bonus is activated, it will keep saving, for you every time going forward. So you must make sure that you do not lose that savings bonus too by staying on auto delivery. Because if you're not subscription qualified, you would lose your carryover volume and your savings bonus. The auto delivery or subscription also makes qualifications for trips and other incentives tied to the Payline easier. So there are, as I mentioned earlier, there's an incentive where we're traveling to the Bahamas, we're traveling to Las Vegas, and we need 10,000 volume on our Payline, for example. If you already have some volume in your Powerline, it makes it easier. So you focus on building just the Payline because you've had the opportunity to stay on subscription and to ensure that you carried over your volume on your Powerline. So the subscription makes it easier, the fastest way to build, to earn, and to grow in the business. For a lot of new people we just celebrated, that's one of their secrets. I've seen a lot of them ensure that they stay on subscription. All right, so that's very important to help you in your Powerline and Payline. So let's look at this title advancement slide. For you to be able to become a team lead, you need 200 on your Payline volume. So once you see this, you know that for you to have 200 on your Payline volume, you would need to have 200 on your Powerline or more. For you to have 500 on your Payline, then you would need to have a Powerline that has 500 or more. For a manager, you need to have 1,000 on your Payline volume. And for that to happen, you would need to have the same volume on your Powerline or more. The same goes for all other titles as shown on the screen. And then we have the base commission. The base commission is very important, especially as it relates to your back office. We'll look at that shortly. So I would always advise everyone on this call and share the same with your team. When title advancing, be sure to look at the money. Follow the money. So when you go to your volume on your back office, focus on the money. The money will tell you if you have titled advanced or not, if you have hit the targets. So for example, your intent is to become a team lead. Once you see on your back office that your Payline has 8,000 Naira if you're in Nigeria, then you know you have hit the targets. So follow the money, focus on the money. The title bonus is 25%. Once you title advance, you will earn an additional 25% of the base commission. So that would be 25% of 8,000 if you're aiming for team lead. 5,000 would be 25% of 20,000 if you're aiming for supervisor. So after earning your base commission, the company will pay you an additional 25% for hitting that target. Awesome. Oh, did I mention quickly that if you hit all of that together, all of that commission will be paid out to you. So you double rank or you triple rank, that commission will be added up and paid to you. All right. So we have talked about the Powerline and the Payline. That as sales from your team continue to accumulate throughout the week, remember that the line with the most volume is called the power line. And all other lines are called pay lines. There is no limit to how many pay lines you can build. You can build 10 pay lines if you so desire. All right. The base commission allows you to earn 10% of the volume from your pay lines. That's the base commission. So you can earn 10% from the volume from all your pay lines put together, as shown on the screen. Each pay line can pay you up to $2,000 each week. Each pay line. So if you have 10 pay lines, each of those pay lines have the potential to pay you $2,000 per week. No limit to the number of pay lines. The question is, how deep and how wide do you want to build? PartnerCo is ready to pay you $2,000 each week if you are building your team and you have that volume in your pay line. Personal sponsor sales pay you first order and base commission. So all carryover volume are carried to the next commission period. Remember that as base commissions are paid out, the volume is removed from both your pay line and power line, as explained in the illustration I did earlier with having 4,000 on your power line, 500 on your pay line. Once your pay 10% of that 500 is taken out, and additional 500 is taken out from your power line, and that leaves you with 3,500 power line at the end of that commission period. All right. All volume is carried over as long as you stayed commission qualified. All volume is carried over to the next commission period for as long as you stay commission qualified. I mentioned earlier that the volume from your subscription or from customers is auto-balanced at the end of the commission period. It is automatically done for you. You do not need to do anything. This is to allow you maximize your profitability. These volumes are auto-balanced to your pay lines. So let's quickly look at the qualification period. Once again, these are information that are very, very pertinent to our business. Our compensation plan is a weekly plan. Qualification period starts 12 a.m. Saturday to 11:59 p.m. Friday. 11:59 p.m. your local time. Subscription runs on Saturday because Saturday is the beginning of the qualification period. Commission runs every Tuesday, and it is paid out on Friday for the previous week activity. All right. So we have 4 colors that define our color week for the rest of the year. We have purple, green, blue, and red. We're currently in week 26 right here, and it is running through to 30th, which is on Friday. It started on Saturday, the 21st. It will earn on Friday, the 30th. So this is the calendar for the rest of the year. I've just shown you week 26 right here. It's purple running through to 30th. Remember, Monday is called our flex period. Monday allows us to backdate. So you had an activity last week and you somehow missed your subscription and discovered you weren't qualified during that period, that you sponsored people last week. So you have Monday only to reach out to corporates. Reach out to us and we will help you place that order, backdate it to last week so that you do not lose your commission. Remember, we are partners together. We help you achieve your dream. And our job is to help you gain that financial stability and freedom that you so desire. So we have allowed for Monday as a flex period that allows you to be able to backdate. But you must reach out to corporate on Monday. Once Monday is over, Tuesday, commission starts running. And there is little to nothing that we can do about assisting you. So you have Monday to quickly reach out to us if you need to backdate any order or to ensure that you were commission qualified for the previous week activity. Thank you so much for joining us. We will take 1 or 2 questions.
Sorry, Blessing. Can I just quickly come in here just to give my thoughts? So amazing training. And I know it's probably, you know, all the new people on here, don't be scared. We've got team members that will help you. Number one. Number two, what I would say on my part is, a Blessing kept saying the power line and the pay line and the volume of the power line and the volume of the pay line. So it's very important in the beginning to understand the placements in order for you to build your power line and your pay line. So go to your team members, your leaders, and let them explain to you the importance of placements, because that will help you in the long run. Because remember, whatever your team brings in counts for you as well, PV wise, whoever's below you. So whatever volume comes in, whether it's power line or pay line, it helps you build the power line and the pay line, because it can change from week to week. That's all I wanted to say, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for that. Very important. Very important. So our job is to help you become leaders, to help you title advance, to help you become successful in our partnership. So Nick has just shared a very important information that I share to all leaders who are to me. If your intent is to be successful in this business, placement is very important. Do not just register everyone and team members keep coming in and the system just does all the placement for you. You would need to at some point start placing people strategically to be able to build your volume and to build your team so that everyone would be successful in your team. So it's very important. Placement. Remember, when you're doing the enrollment, at the top, it allows you to do the placement. So you can do it yourself at the top there. Determine where you want to place. If you want to place under Suzanne, if you want to place under Lizelle, Michelle, you can do that. That way it helps you build your team and build your volume over time. All right, so just a quick one. Let's look at the back office and we will conclude on that.
Hello, Blessing.
Yes, please.
Can we allow Kingsley to ask a question? His hand is up.
Awesome. Go ahead, Kingsley.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Kingsley.
Yeah, Madam Blessing and Madam Neo, Mr. Nick, thank you so much for the presentation. I'm grateful for that. So my question is this. You talked about the power line and the pay line. Sometimes the question I get, maybe I'm having a conversation with a friend of mine and I'm trying to explain to him how the payment structure works. So the question I normally get is, why is the payment done on the lesser volume? Why is the company not encouraging by paying on the line with the higher volume? And I don't know how to go about that question. So maybe you can give me a better answer to that. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yes, I think I do.
Okay.
So the pay line, there is already a structure on ground, Kingsley. The pay line, the company has already structured that the pay line is the line with the lesser volume.
Okay.
The power line allows you to build your team and to build volume over time.
Okay.
So if the company is paying you out from the power line and there is no equal volume to match it, you remember that even if we have multi-line, the base for multi-line is still binary. So there must be an equal line to balance it. So when we say that all the Payline, all the lines with the lesser volume are the Payline, it means that the Payline is 1. All lesser volumes are the Paylines. And that allows you to be able to take that volume out from the power line.
Okay.
And then it's a win-win situation. So you earn, the company also earns on the other end. Remember, we're in business. You're in business to make money. The company is also in business to do same.
Okay. Okay. Then, yeah, Mr. Nick, just before you add, the second question is this. The maximum amount of money that is paid on the power on each pay line is $2,000. That is a 20,000 PV per pay line. So if let's say at the end of the week, somebody generates, let's say 30,000 points or 40,000 points on one pay line. So what happens to that, to the other points? Well, some prospects will ask you, where does those points go to? So I don't know, if you have a better answer, I would appreciate.
So the cap is that each pay line will pay you up to 2,000.
Okay.
It will pay you up to 2,000.
Okay.
So for any leader to get to the point where they have achieved that, to have 2,000, that means they have 20,000 PV on a pay line. I would believe that that leader at that point is very strategic and already understands and has that information on hand that we pay 2,000 per pay line, which means they have 20,000 on that pay line.
Yeah.
There would hardly be any leader that would put all of that volume when you can have more than one pay line.
Okay.
So at that point, that particular leader is very strategic. There is no leader at that point that is not strategic. In order to remember that for you to be able to optimize, 20,000 means that you have 20,000 on 2 or more legs. You're optimizing. So that is a strategy at that time. There is strategic planning, not just with you as a person, it is with your team. It is impossible for you to do all of that work yourself. So you would be working with your team to do that. And at that point, because optimization of 20,000 happens within that week, you will realize that for all persons who have gotten to that point, they are watching their volume, watching the volume.
Okay.
So it will hardly be impossible to have that error. Yes, Nick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Also assist there. Kingsley, right? Kingsley, I just want to also add mine there, blessing, as far as what Kingsley said. Question 1, that's where the enrollment comes in. So your power line and your pay line, the aim here is to allow your power line to build on its own. So your team below you will all, if they've been trained correctly, they'll all place their first 4 enrollments. They will place them strategic so that your power line eventually runs on its own. There's training videos on this, but the aim here is for you to concentrate on your pay line, and your power line is you and your team building. A blessing did say that, but I'm just trying to give it to you in an easier way. So your team will help you build your power line. You won't do it on your own. That's just on the pay line and the power line, the question that you asked. And then also your second question, you said if the brand partner generates 20,000 PV on the pay line or 30,000 PV on the pay line, the cap is 20,000, correct? But we have one of the functions in the way we get paid is auto balancing. So it will auto balance for you in order for you to maximize your earnings. So you're not going to lose the 10,000. But Blessing did say when you see that happening, you obviously got a plan. But you might have somebody coming in and giving you a 10,000 PV order, please God, we all get one of those. But if you're already high, it will automatically auto balance for you. So you don't have to worry about that. Your back office will sort all that out for you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Kingsley, for that question. Thank you, Nick, for bringing in the auto balance. The auto balances all volume coming from your personal subscription and customer volume. That's what it will auto balance. So if you have those part of that 30,000, it will simply auto balance personal subscription from you and also volume coming from your customer. I just want to note that that's what it auto balances only. All right. So let's quickly look at the volume here. You find the volume when you go to your back office and then you click on My Money. My Money brings you here to your volume. So once you click on your volume, this is what it shows. Let's look at this week and see what is happening in this back office here. So on this volume, below here, it has stated that the line volume do not contain auto balance points. So when you're looking at the points during the week, it does not contain the auto balance points. That is volume from your personal subscription or volume from your customers. The system algorithm will do that for you at the end of the commission week to ensure that you maximize your profitability. It will be auto balanced to your pay lines. All right. So, but just look at this week, for example, here. Wherever you see the monetary value, that's your pay line. Where you see the monetary value, that's your pay line. The pay line comes with the base commission earnings. So here it's telling us that you have 225 total volume. So it's telling us here that 4,000 here and 5,000. To determine exactly how much volume is giving you this, it would be 4,000 divided by 400. All right. So if you divide 4,000 by 400 there, let's quickly do that. We're using the exchange rate for Nigeria because we're looking at the back office for Nigeria. So you have 4,000. How did you get that 4,000? 4,000 divided by 400, that's $10. It means this is 10% of 100 PV here. So you look at 5,000 here. How did I get this 5,000? 5,000 divided by the exchange rate of 400. If you're in Southern Africa, please divide it by 15. That's our exchange rate. So in Nigeria here, you see, how did you get 5,000 here? It means that it is 10% of 125 here. That's $12.5. So that is what is giving you this monetary value. This is your expectation if this is what you close the week with on your base commission only. If you have more volume, you would earn more. Now, in this instance, you can see that the total pay line here is more than the power line, because the power line here is 200, but the total pay line volume put together 100 here and 125 here. So you see one of the benefits, the amazing benefits of the multi-line compensation plan. So when you have multi-line, as long as each pay line is not equal to or more than, is not more than your power line, it's allowed. So each of these pay lines are not more than the power line, but put together, you will notice that they are more than. So it allows you to earn much more. All right. Let's look at week 24 here. Awesome. So here in week 24, you will see that the same person only had just 2 lines. Just 2 lines. In week 23, we just saw there are 3 lines there. 2 lines were the pay lines and 1 line was the power line, the line with the most volume, and all other lesser lines were the lines, the pay lines. But here they have just 2 pay lines. And keep your eyes on the money. They have 6,000 here. It will show you that 6,000 in Naira divided by 400 exchange rate will give you exactly what, how much volume that gave them that much. So everyone here is a potential leader or a leader already. We need to understand this information so we can cascade down to our team members. So that monetary value divided by the exchange rate, 15. So now we know that it was $15 that gave them this amount. So 10% of this gave them that. That was their pay line for that period. Awesome. Awesome. So the more you understand your volume, keep your eyes on the money, follow the money, it will help you. So say you're trying to earn for supervisor and you need 500 on your pay line. In this week 25 now, you would see that this person is yet to hit that target. Is yet to hit that target because they need a total 500 on their pay line, and here they only have 300. All right, the power line here is 555 total. All right, so this volume here does not contain, it does not contain their new volume because the week has closed. Remember, we're looking at past week, but I like to state on this call that sometime during the week when the week is building, the total volume might contain the team lead volume, the new volume. So that's why I mentioned earlier on the call to keep your eyes on the money. The money would always reflect the true circumstance. You would know that for 12,000 to be here, that's 12,000 divided by 400. Obviously, that's $30. So you had that from this. You can be able to keep your eyes on the money. You would understand better. All right, I think that would be all for us tonight. Let us know if you have further questions. You can reach out to Neil or myself. We will be glad to support you and your team to help you understand your back office, understand the power of the volume from your power line and your pay line, and how you can title advance in the business and make more money. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Remember, we have a promotion running in Southern Africa for all our brand partners in Southern Africa. Please connect and take advantage of this promotion. And also in Nigeria, we'll have more promotions coming up very soon. We're on track to have the new shipment and we'll keep everyone updated about this information. Thank you for getting on the call with us. We appreciate you. You're the reason why we're in business. We are committed to this partnership. And thank you for title advancing. We know that you're also committed to this partnership. We look forward to celebrating you as you title advance, as you make more money, as you experience the financial freedom, which is one of the reasons why you're in partnership with us. Have a wonderful week. Remember that the week is just beginning. What we want to continue to give you is value, value, value. Michelle, I see that. Thank you.
Hello.